Well, hello. I have no idea how well you can hear me. It's quite windy. Quite windy. But here we have Arthur M. Anderson coming into town. There we go. You see the white caps out there? I'm kind of hiding behind a sign trying to limit some of the wind noise. I have no idea if I'm successful or not. I won't know until a little bit later when I look at the footage back on the computer. So, if it's too bad, I might end up doing a voiceover. At which point I'll try to remember everything I said to do the voiceover. So, it looks like they've kind of checked back their speed. They were making about 10 knots when they made the turn just upriver from here. And, I meant to bring my radio, not that you could hear it. When they get out in front here, they'll be radioing in to the Lockmaster for their spot. They've definitely checked down a little bit. Which there's I think there's someone else going in the podlock, so they have to wait their turn anyway. So I think they'd rather hang out than try to deal with the wind and tying up, is my guess, from a very uninformed Oregon boy. Ooh. And that wind. It's funny, yesterday it was so calm and it was cloudy but warm. And today, well, you can see that it's not. Cool ship though. I've been wanting to get good video of the Arthur M. Anderson for a while. So I'm glad to finally get some. Argo's in the truck, so don't worry, he's not out here getting battered by the wind. No worries. So I think I'm going to move the camera, at which point the wind noise will become incredible and I won't be doing any more talking. At least not out here on my voiceover. Unless I've been voiceovering this whole thing. So I'm about to run into the sign I'm hiding behind. I don't want to get the sign in the shot. So I will shut this off and be right back in a slightly different spot. Alright, so it's about here when I realize the front of my camera is getting covered and a very fine mist. I'm not sure if it's rain or just being driven up from the wind blowing across the water. Either way, I decided to pull a GoPro out of my pocket and I'm going to put this away. So very shortly I'm going to cut to my GoPro. Right there it is. So not nearly as zoomed in, but I wanted to get a little more video of the Arthur M. Anderson as they came in. While this was recording, I turned my camera around and kind of hid it underneath my coat, cleaned off the lens so I could grab a few pictures of the Arthur M. Anderson as they went by. So I needed a picture for the thumbnail and for my own record. So there we go. I'll let this play out. Pretty wide angle again. I'm sorry for that, but that's all I had that wouldn't get damaged by the water. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to try to get more there. I never did mention that this was at Sherman Park, and right about where the Arthur M. Anderson is now is Big Point, where they radio into the lockmaster to secure their spot in order to go through the lock. So there we go. That's enough rambling. Enjoy the rest, and thanks for watching.